Hello, class 11th student. Today again I am going to start chapter 12. Topic is correlation. This is part 2. In this part, we are going to discuss Karl Pearson correlation, and in this way this chapter is going to be over. Okay, what is Karl Pearson coefficient of correlation? So we know that a scatter diagram is only going to give you graphically going to tell you which type of correlation is there and degree of correlation. It does not explain exact value. Okay, so for that there is the need of the concept, and this is fulfilled by the Karl Pearson coefficient of correlation. Okay, so scatter diagram only indicates direction of correlation, do not precise magnitude. Okay, exact value we are not able to find out. So Karl Pearson has given a quantitative method of calculating correlation. It is an important and widely used method of studying correlation. Karl Pearson coefficient of correlation is generally written as a small r. The what thing you have to keep in mind: first, Karl Pearson is a quantitative method, scattered is a qualitative. Scattered is a qualitative and Karl Pearson is a quantitative method. Okay, and it is represented by a small r. Okay, now when we are going to calculate Karl Pearson coefficient correlation, so there are three methods. First is actual, mean method. In that we use the equation R is equal to sigma x y upon under root sigma x square multiply sigma y square. Okay, now after that there is the second method, that is shortcut method. Shortcut method, in this method we use the equation R is equal to sigma x y minus sigma x multiply sigma y upon n upon under root sigma x square minus sigma x का होल स्क्वायर अपॉन n मल्टीप्लाई सिग्मा y स्क्वायर माइनस सिग्मा y का होल स्क्वायर अपॉन n. Okay, so this is shortcut method, and in step deviation method, third is step deviation method. Okay, we use same equation, just we are going to use dash. Okay, in this equation, so is this equation become step deviation method equation. Okay, let me understand one by one. So first is actual mean method. What is this? First we are going to calculate mean for both the series using this formula, then deviation, then obtain the square and do the sum total. For the y, calculate deviation, then square and then do the sum total, and at the last calculate x multiply y and add it, and use this equation to calculate coefficient of correlation. Okay, so if I tell you what step you will follow, okay, so wait students. Okay, so what step we will follow? So in actual, mean method. First thing, we calculate mean by using the equation x minus x bar. We calculate the mean by using sigma x upon n. Then we are going to calculate small x by x minus x bar. Then x square and do the sum total of x square. Then same process we are going to follow for the y series. So we calculate y bar by sigma y upon n. Then small y we are going to get it by subtracting y minus y bar. Then we are going to do y square and sum total of y square, and at the end x multiplied by y and do its sum total, sigma x y. So this is the process you have to follow for calculating coefficient of correlation. So here is this equation. We are going to calculate coefficient of correlation. This is your x and this is your y. Okay, so we are going to calculate. Here you can see, first of all we are going to calculate mean. So sigma x is 40 and number of item is 5. So 40 upon 5 is 8. So this is what, this is your mean. Now we are going to calculate deviation. So minus, we are going to do 4 minus 8, 4 minus 8, then 6 minus 8, then 8 minus 8, 10 minus 8 and 12 minus 8. Sorry, in this way we are able to calculate deviation. Now do the square of it. So its sum total will be 40. Same way, now we are going to calculate mean for the y series. So sigma y is 50, number of item is 5, so 50 upon 5 we are going to 10. 10 is your what? 10 is your mean. Now we are going to minus 6 minus 10, 8 minus 10, 10 minus 10, 12 minus 10, 14 minus 10. In this way we get small y, a deviation from for the y. Now we are going to square of it, and this x and this y is going to be multiplied here, and we get sigma x y, that is 40. Now use this equation, put the value. So sigma x y is 40. Now sigma x square is 40, sigma y square is 40. So 40 multiply 40, we get 1600. When we calculate root, so pair, so 60 to 4, 4 ja 16, okay, and 1 0, so 40. So 40 upon 40, 1. So in this way what we find? We find perfect positive correlation here. Okay student. Now next is shortcut method. Shortcut method, this time we are not going to calculate mean. Directly we are going to take any number as assumed mean and we are going to calculate coefficient of correlation. Okay, so what we have to do? Consider any number as a assumed mean, then find deviation from it, फिर do the sum total of it, फिर square and do the sum total of it. Same way for the y series, assume any number as a standard deviation, as a assumed mean, calculate deviation from it, do the sum total of it, square and then do the sum total, and in last sigma x y. And this is the equation that we are going to use for getting the coefficient of correlation. Okay, so what things we are going to follow? First, take any number as a assumed mean. Second, calculate dx, calculate x, that going to be x minus a at third, sigma x 4, do the square of it and do the sum total of it. Now for the y series, same way, again assumed a number as a mean for y series, okay, and then calculate small y by using the equation y minus a, then y sigma y calculate, then y square and do the sum total of it, okay, and at last x multiplied small y and do its sum total sigma x y and apply on the equation, okay. So here is a coefficient of correlation, same question I had taken, you have to calculate it here. So a is your assumed mean. Now x minus a, so 4 minus 10 minus 6, 6 minus 10 minus 4, 8 minus 10 minus 2, 10 minus 10, 0, 12 minus 10, 2. And when we add those 12, it will be minus 12 and it is plus 2. So in this way we get minus 10. Now do the square root of it. 6 multiply 6, 36, 4 multiply 4, 16, 2 multiply 2, 4, 0, so 0, 2 multiply 2, 4. Now for the y series, 14 we had taken as a assumed mean. Now 6 minus 14, 8, 8 minus 14, minus 6, 10 minus 14, minus 4, फिर minus 2 and 0. Now we are going to do the square of it. 8, 8, 64, 6 multiply 6, 36, 4 multiply 4, 16, 2 multiply 2, 4. Now this small x and this small y is multiplied to each other. So we get 48, then minus 4 multiplied minus 6, 26, 24, minus 2 multiplied by minus 4, 8, 0 multiplied by minus 2, 0, okay, and 2 multiplied by 0, 0. So in this way we get minus 8. Now we are going to put all the value here. So when we put all the value, so this is how it is calculated. So 80, and when we do the calculation, so it will be 10 multiplied to 200 upon 5. So 5 4 ja 20, so 40. So 80 minus 40 we will write here. Now how we had done it? So 10 ka square will be 100. 100 upon 5. So 5 2s are 10. It will be 20. So 60, and when we solve it, we get 100 upon 5. So 20. So here we will write 20. Now multiplied 120. Now when we solve this equation, so 20 ka square will be 400 and 400 upon 5. So 80 minus 80. Okay, so this is done here. And now when we subtract, so it will be 40 upon 40, under root 40 multiply under root 40. So 40 upon 41. So in this way there is a perfect positive relation. Okay student. Now come to the next method, that is step deviation method. We are doing the same process, but now we have to calculate step deviation. So x bar x minus c, okay, and then sigma x square. We calculate small y, फिर y dash by y upon c, फिर do the sum total, फिर square and sum total, and at the end sigma x and y. Okay, what we are going to do in this? So first of all, we are going to consider a as a assumed mean. Then we are going to calculate small x by x minus a. Now after that we are going to calculate x dash, that will be x upon c. C is a common value. After that we are going to do the subtotal of sigma x dash fifth x dash square 6 sigma x dash square. Okay, now same for the y series. Consider A, then calculate small y by y minus A, then y dash, that is y upon C, and then sigma y dash fifth y dash square 6 sigma y dash square, and at the end for both the last column will be x multiply y and do the sum total of it, sigma x y. Okay, and put the value on the equation. So this is the equation that we use. Okay, now same question I had taken. Now we have to calculate by a step deviation method. So here you can see A is assumed mean, so we are going to subtract 4 minus 10, 6 minus 10, 8 minus 10, 10 minus 10, 12 minus 10. So in this way we get small x. Okay, now all these 6, 4, 2, 2 can be divided by 2. So 2 is your common value. Now it is divided to 3, 2, 1, 0, 1. After that we had done the square of it and sum total is 15. Now same process we are going to do for the y series. Okay student. So 14 is your assumed mean. So 16 minus 14 minus 8, 8 minus 14 minus 6, 10 minus 14 minus 4, 12 minus 14 minus 2, 14 minus 14, 0. Now all these number can be divided by the 2. So this is the common value. Okay. Now we are going to divide it. So minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0. And now do the square of it. 16, 9, 4, 1, 0. So it's sigma y square. And now we are going to multiply it sigma dash and sigma y dash. So these two column is going to be multiplied. Okay, so minus 3 multiplied minus 4, it will be 12, minus 2 multiplied by minus 3, 6, 1 multiplied by minus 2, 2, 0 multiplied by minus 1, 0, 1 multiplied by 0, so 0. So all these we get. Now we put all the value on this equation. Okay, so here you can see कि when we solve it, so it will be 5 multiply 10, 50 upon 5. So it is 10. Okay, so that is why here it is written 10. Now 5 ka square is going to be 25, and 25 upon 5, 5. So that is why here written 5. Okay, now come to the this. So 110 ka square 100, and it is divided by 5. So we get 20. So that is written here. Okay, now when we subtract, so we get 10 upon under root 10 multiply 10. So 10 upon 10, 1. So there is a perfect positive correlation. Okay student. So in this way you can solve any question by all the three methods. Same answer you are going to get. Property of correlation. So for R has no unit, it is a pure number. It means unit of measurement are not a part of R. A negative value R indicate inverse relation, and if it is positive, so it means there is a positive relation. Both are moving in the same direction. If R is 0, it means there is the two variables are uncorrelated and there is no linear relation. Okay. Now if R is equal to 1, plus 1 या minus 1, so there is a perfect positive and linear relation. The value of correlation of coefficient lies between minus 1 to plus 1. Okay. Now importance or significance of correlation. So formulation of law and concept. The study of correlation and degree of correlation is very helpful when formulate like law of demand, elasticity of demand. These are come in existence because of the theory of correlation. Cause and effect relation. Correlation coefficient sometimes suggest cause and effect relation. This helps in understanding why certain variables behave. Okay? Business decision. Correlation analysis facilitates business because the trend path of one variable may suggest the expect change in the other. Policy formulation. So tax rate, tax collection, freedom in tax. So these are decisions are taken on the basis of correlation. Thank you for today, students.